Hey guys, Christina here. How is everybody? Don't want to show me. Okay, here we go. Okay, so today I had to come a little earlier. We had some family plans, so I'm still doing this dedicated to this live today. So today we're going to talk about stories. So I know I've done a few stories here on my page. So if you're someone who's new to stories, I would definitely encourage you to go onto my page and look for other story information. Okay, but today I want to direct it on a few things that maybe I haven't discussed before. So why stories? So it's going to help you. Wait, let me slow down here. Christina Torres, welcome to my page channel. If you're watching this later on YouTube, and I'm hoping to empower online business women owners, network marketers, direct sales owners for you, especially if you're someone in the newbie boss mom, someone who's hitting that restart button for you to learn the social media strategies you need to grow your business online through video, because I highly recommend video, but also having the confidence to do it daily. Okay. All right. So stories are going to help you get involved in helping you doing these little segments of videos. So if you're not doing lives yet, any uploaded videos or anything like that, you can get in the habit of just doing a little small clip and it's only there for 24 hours. Okay. So a few weeks ago, if you didn't see this video that I talked about, I would highly recommend to go back about not to do this one thing constantly in your video and your stories, which is just selling your product. You want to do other things. Okay. So today's focus, I really want to give you what I call it's a I keep storyboard. Okay, a storyboard. So when you're doing your stories, you definitely want to have when you talk about your topic, you definitely want to have like an intro of what you're talking about, the message of what you want to say, and then a call to action. Okay, in your stories. Now that's not maybe something you're doing all the time, or maybe once a day. Through that. So I do highly encourage you, if you're someone who likes inspiration, to do something quote, something funny, the behind the scenes, all that stuff I've talked about before. But when you want to get such how to say when you want to plan um, when you want to plan and say, okay, I want to have my audience learn about whatever, and you want to send them somewhere, then you want to make sure that you use a storyboard. So I'm sorry I forgot to share this to my group. So let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know if it's the first time you're watching me. I'm all the way in hot AZ, and I had to come early because my family decided we were going to go swimming and it was going to be the evening time. And I'm like, I've had this scheduled for a long time, so I made it work. So let me just share this to my group really quick. I forgot to tell my sister to do it. Okay. All right. So here we go. So when you're thinking about that plan, so whether it's product based or service based, having that first board of your story, whatever you want, template, right? What it's about. What are you going to talk about? And then that middle one is your information. And then you always want to end with the call to action. So that means maybe a question so they can answer you a messenger or a poll. Okay. Poll. So the main thing is when you want to do, like, say if you have a product that you want to talk about and I don't know, it's a lotion, right? I have this lotion right here. It's a face cream or something. And you want to talk about people's results and you want to see if people are interested. Okay. So let me know if you're watching right now on the right now live related to the replay, what industry you're in. Like, what is your hot topic? Sometimes in businesses, we have so many topics of products that we're overwhelmed. What should we talk about? I would definitely highlight at least the three key high products, or if you have one main regimen that's exciting, giving people's results, one main project, focus on that. Get people into your business, into being a customer, and then you can let them know about all the side products. Okay. So when you wanted to think about your planning of your stories, what are you talking about? So if it's a product that's going to maybe help with anti-aging or helping with an eye cream or something, so maybe talk about someone's story, like Sally Joe was, always hiding with all her concealer and was packed and all this piled up in its hot weather in Arizona, but she always needed her concealer because, her eye cream. And this is a long version, but you can shorten that up with word information on your stories and maybe have a picture of Sally Joe. Okay. And then maybe have another picture of Sally Joe happy, like no more concealer. and say anything you want, because you're giving that story of Sally Joe of what she was using, why she needed it, and then why she didn't need it anymore. And then you maybe your call to action could be a question like, do you suffer from puffy eyes, dark circles, or would you need something to help your eyes, or anything like that? Okay, so anything. And of course, my daughter is using the blender right now. Like, why wouldn't she? So she's hilarious. All right. So another example, maybe you're service based and you want to give right now in this time of the video here, through our hard times right now that we're barely trying to recover. Maybe you're a coach and you want to give some free consultations or services to someone. So maybe you can talk about, maybe a review from one of your customers, or you have one of your already clients you have. Sally Joe didn't have any prospects. She couldn't put anyone in her calendar until she implemented, and I know that's a lot of words, but in your stories, you can still tell a story and tell something in a little bit of words of the text you get. Okay. And in the middle, you can talk about Sally Joe's success and then a call to action. Okay. So I know you guys are going to need a visual. So, of course, I have a visual and I hope it works. So I'm going to share my screen. I hate when it does it that way. But let's go to my photos. So I saved some stories. So this is one that I had a few weeks ago. So of course, let me see if I hope I'm not sure. I don't want to show my family pictures, but I have it here. I may have some pictures that we went swimming yesterday. All right, it is what it is, right? All right, so here we go. Okay, so here was my first storyboard. So this is just a template that I used in Story Art. I believe it's Story Art, and it's the template and the shape of story. So I just wrote a question: learn how to find your targeted audience, attract people to you. So that's what I'm talking about, okay? So my next storyboard was the second one. That was the first one, was, oh, come on. I really meant to put this on a PowerPoint, and of course I didn't have time. So then I saved it and I added more text. Get the right recruits and get results, right? So I'm letting people know what I can offer them, what services I can provide for them, okay? And then at the end, I had a call to action. So there's my nieces, there's my groceries. Okay, more info, please. So I can send someone a video link, or they can go to our closed group. That's our community closed group for information. Really simple, and I was able to do that in 3 slides. Okay, so that was service based. And then yesterday was just a fun one. It was just a fun one because it was Memorial Day. So it was just a call, just a fun storyboard of what people were doing, sharing how to unwind on a beautiful day like today. Okay, so this is another template. Now I am a part of a community where I get coaching, and within that coaching we get our storyboards done for us, and we implement them to what we need to. But I do use Story Art to help me if I don't use these ones. Okay, so this one's a pre-made one. No worries, you don't have to be that advanced. I mean, I wouldn't make the time to do that. They're just given to me because of the community I'm a part of. So my first storyboard here is sharing about a day. Like, what are you doing, right? Like, what are you doing today? Yesterday was a lot of people probably swimming, barbecuing. What can you do on a beautiful day like this, right? And I'm just being personal. I didn't want to be business. I didn't want to talk products. And of course, you can't see it here. I'm hilarious because I do have words there. It's in white. So I put what I would do, what to do to unwind on my day. I put coffee first, swimming with the fam, watch an oldie but goodie movie, a nice light dinner, a salad or a grill. Which, what did we eat for dinner? We didn't have either. Laugh out loud. I had grilled chicken. So that was that. Letting them know what I was doing, because people want to know about you. This is kind of like behind the scenes, talking about what you're doing on your weekend. And then I said, how are you enjoying your day? So I put a question. That was a call to action. I asked a question. So then people could reply. And I had a few people reply what they were doing, what they ate. Thanks for sharing, whatever. So that's why when you do your storyboards at the end, you definitely want to make sure that you are what's the word? You have a call to action, a poll or a question, because it's going to help your engagement. When people look at your information and reply to your answer, then that helps the algorithm in the stories, and then those people are going to see your stories more often if they were someone new coming to you. Okay, so I hope that helped you. You guys definitely could go to Story Art and get your own templates, or any other whatever. You could just go to your phone, the App Store, Play Store, whatever, and just put in templates for Instagram stories, So, all right, moving on. And my daughter's still blending. So I think Facebook kind of froze up, but I wanted to show you guys really quick on where you can go to look for your stories. When you do all these stories, you want to look at your data. I'm showing you here on Facebook. It's more, you get your analytics on Instagram, so you could go to Instagram if you're really there. I do put some on Instagram, but I'm really focused on Facebook. But on Instagram, you can look at your analytics. It shows you how many people looked and stuff like that. And it does here too, in a sense. I just think Instagram's set up a little bit better. But why is it just thinking? So I want to make sure you guys know where to look at for your archived stories. Okay, and you can share your archived stories too, guys. Okay, so I'm sorry, it's thinking. So I'm going to take a drink really quick, and then we'll just get to it right now. All right, thank you. All right. And so see, I'm going to move my keyboard out of the way so I can put my mouse on. Okay. I am, all right, here we go. Let's do this. All right, so where are my? Okay, am I like going crazy? Where are my archived highlights? Right? Did they move and I didn't know? I'm hilarious. I didn't even, they're usually right on top. I'm going to my phone. I don't know, my sorry guys, these are archived, but our highlights normally show too, though. They move that and I didn't know. All right, so I'm sorry. This is like unprofessional. So my story highlights are right there. On my phone, they're right. Interesting. So I'm normally on story highlights on my phone. Like I don't go to my story highlights on my computer. Like I don't do that. So I guess I can show you guys on the phone. I just thought it would show you here. I wonder if they're, maybe it's under more. Let's just try this. If not, I'll go to my phone. I really wanted to show you here so you guys can see a visual. This is so weird. It's unresponsive. Ah! All right, we're moving on. Moving on. Okay, I don't know why Facebook's doing that. So let me come here. Technology, right? Okay, so on your phone, and you guys can figure it out on the computer because I have no idea. Okay, so here's on your phone, right? So here's your pictures where all your friends are. Hope you guys can see that. And then here are where you can add your highlights, okay? Just like Instagram, you can have your highlights and they're going to be your archived stories. So I have 3 different ones. I have one for my one of my business that is service-based, so if you want to learn about extra income, and I have archived stories there. My middle one is my health and wellness company about our product-based, so I have highlighted stories there. And then my next one is beauty, so like the beauty, skincare, and makeup stuff, part of my health and wellness. So when you look at it, you can see when you click on it how many people viewed. So that's what you want to see. You want to see how many people viewed it, your stories. Okay. Then you can see how many, maybe you voted on your poll. You can see when you go to view, I'm trying to see, click on it, and it'll tell you everyone who looked at your stories. Okay. So I hope that helps. I wanted to do it better on the computer, but I can't figure it out. So I hope this really helped you guys to at least have a kind of a planning for you to be strategic in your stories and have a plan and don't feel overwhelmed. And you can have a storyboard that you want to highlight. So think about it when you're having some kind of promotion. When you know most of the times when you're having a promotion, so a week or two, highlight that product. If you're going to have a new product coming out, and the dates, start highlighting the curiosity on that. If you're service based and you want people to know about what your services, then get people's testimonies, put them on stories. You could do a short video, you could just do writing on the stories, and then always have that call to action for a poll of a question to how they can reach you. Can they reach you in Messenger? Can they reach you in a group? Whatever that is, or just say, message me in Messenger, whatever you want to do. But my whole point today was we always talk about stories, how to make them, what you should put in them. They're 24 hours. But one key thing that people forget is they're just promotional. So I hoped in this short video I did here that you can learn about stories and really have a plan with organization and lay out a plan weekly for what you want to tell people. And it doesn't always have to be business. It could be a little bit about you. It could be fun. It could be weekend information. When things get better, maybe you're going to some kind of event you want to highlight. Maybe it's a concert, something like that later when life gets better. The key here, though, guys, is if you feel like you're doing stories and you don't have any reach out, so people are not talking to you, number one thing here in the stories in your feed, you need to make sure that you have your targeted audience. If you don't have a target audience, then none of the planning that you have is going to help you in your business. Nothing is going to help you when you show that product, that's going to highlight skin concerns, when you show the weight loss, because the people who are watching your stories don't have no desire for weight loss, no desire for skincare, or no desire to make money because they're fine with their 9 to 5, then they're not your people. So you definitely need to make sure you have the targeted audience. So if you don't know what that is, I would definitely love to share that with you guys. There is a strategic, I can't even say that word. There is a way to do that. And a part of my community, if you're interested in what I've learned through my mentorship and the information that they teach us through one of my programs I'm a part of, is they show us this information. They show us how to use Facebook for free strategies. You don't have to pay for ads. They show us how to find your targeted audience. So if you're someone who is frustrated with not getting the results you're wanting, or if you're frustrated about, I don't know what my target audience is, I've never even heard about a target audience. If you're just someone who maybe wants something new, and if you really want to succeed with a team who's very supportive, and you can get that residual income at whatever level you're wanting, guys, I would love to connect with you and share this information because I want to make sure you guys know how to find your target audience. So if you want more information about what I discussed, you can just comment here, more info, or just feel free to message me, no problem. But even besides that, if you just got value from the story information, how I explained the storyboard, how you can do it, and then you want to go back to your archives and see which ones worked, which ones worked better, which ones didn't work, and then maybe the ones who got really a lot of views or interaction, engagement, then you can maybe repurpose them in a different way. So I hope this helped you guys. If you got value, please put in value here. And if you really got value, click that button and let your friends know. If you're on YouTube on the replay, please like the video and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so you can get alerted when new videos are posted there. Take care. God bless. Until the next video, guys. Have a good one.